Hello, hello. I thought I'd come here and say hello. I'm with Aslan. We are cuddling in the cabin. I'm avoiding a huge piece of work, so I thought I'd come on here and say hello to new people on my page, because I know there's a lot of new people here and I haven't been making many videos. So I thought I'd introduce myself. My name is Sarah Jennings, and I live just outside of Edinburgh in East Lothian, so the beach is like 10-minute walk that way. And my work is in transformation. I am a total geek and obsessed with the art of transformation, only because I had to transform myself, and I believe that I have transformed myself from the inside out on many different levels, and have spent the last 12 years sort of tinkering on creating ways of helping people to go through their own transformation. And I suppose my biggest badge or motto is that healing is personal, as in you can only heal yourself. You can only take yourself from density to lightness. You can have support from a healer or someone that shows you how to do it, but ultimately it's your choice and learning a new skill to be able to do it for yourself. And so all of my work is based on like how to communicate, how to do this for yourself. I do not want to be someone's guru or have more power than someone else. I don't want to be like the only one. I really am constantly generously giving all that I can to support people in rebuilding what I call the inner architecture of the self and the outer architecture of the self. And if anyone hops on, let me know if anyone's here, if like the connection's okay, because I'm in the cabin, so I'm not near my Wi-Fi. And so my journey began in 2012-ish, I guess, where if someone could give me a thumbs up that they can hear me okay, just because the connection says it's poor. And yeah, in 2012, maybe even before that, I started seeing energy, and it was very strange and uncomfortable and a bit scary, and I didn't really know what I was seeing, and it felt like what I could call a rude awakening of sorts, of being able to see beyond the veil but not having read anything about it. So my journey began with what I can sense, feel and see. I know I'm highly intelligent, always top of the class, so I knew I wasn't like losing my mind. I just thought I'm seeing stuff that's here but that other people can't see exactly. So I started seeking for support and help. Like, what is it that I'm seeing? How come I'm seeing energy? I'm seeing the past. I'm seeing this town, but 400 years ago. I can see like ghosts or ancestors hanging around people. I could see tears in the energy field. And I had no language for this. I was just experiencing it myself. And I was also in this, looking back, in like a huge awakening of my senses, I was starting to remember who I was in other lives, and I could see, I'd say like thousands of them, and it was very illuminating, and realizing that I had been a healer type person or medicine person in all those lives, and of all creeds, in all different nations and places I've never seen on the earth before. So it was just an incredibly strange awakening. And what I realized in seeing and sensing all this stuff was that I needed to go on a healing journey myself, because I was not in a good place, and I felt like I was failing myself as a person, as in all of this like education and all of the skills I'd gained were not being used effectively. I wanted to make a difference in the world. That was what my heart calls. It still calls for that. And it wasn't really happening. I was paper pushing in jobs, and I was working in charities, the Welsh Assembly Government, British Council, like Oxfam, development education centres, racism in rural areas, all sorts of stuff to change the world, but it didn't feel like I was. So I changed myself. and from the inside out. I kind of put myself through grueling boot camps to rebuild my sense of self. And during that journey, I heard of this thing called aura transformation. And I was like, hang on, what is that? Like, it straight away went, like, I felt goosebumps. I knew I have to pursue this. And so I did. And I had an aura transformation. And then I trained very quickly after, because I just knew this was my path. Now I've become the director, and that is a really big deal. And that happened in January this year. And I haven't really been very visible here because I've been in the back revamping a 30-year-old energy healing school, which is basically lifting it out of into a new phase, out of an old phase, drawing a line in the sand into a new phase. And it's a lot of work. But the end is coming in sight. I can see like the benefits obviously of all the work, but the fruit of the labor is not quite visible yet. So I didn't know that at the time, but I knew I loved aura transformation immediately. And the frequency of aura transformation is this crystalline energy that we work with. And this energy is a love intelligent, balanced energy that loves Earth, is a Venus and Earth energy. And what it does for people is mind-blowing. What it did for me was it shifted me out of, I can only call it like eons of matrix. This is me trying to find words for this. Old karmic matrix, dense energy that you can see impacting people everywhere. Our energy fields that we were born with, if you were born, like if you're an adult today, your energy field is kind of born into a frequency in a dimension that Earth has been in for a very long time. And if you're at all mildly spiritually inclined, you will have heard about the awakening of humanity, which seems very messy right now. And you will have heard of the astrological calendars changing, the Mayan prophecies, calendar shifting, from Pisces to Aquarius. All of that kind of matches with what aura transformation slips into. And what we're doing, it's just this incredible energy that really pulls people out of lower dimensions and lower frequency energies, old karmic frequencies where the collective sits. The collective consciousness can be really dense if you're plugged into it. Like if your brain is plugged into the collective consciousness, it's really uncomfortable. Your thought patterns are wild, and you don't seem to have much, like you're at the mercy of your busy mind. And it's the same with the amount of information that you're born into, that you inherit from your ancestral lines, for example. So when you are born into this world, we are surrounded by frequencies and energies. You've inherited a lot. The collective is in a bandwidth, if you like. And this work gives you an opportunity to be in a higher dimensional bandwidth. That doesn't mean good, better. It's not better or worse. It's not that people down there are like not good. It's not so much like a hierarchical thing. It's just that there is a plane of existence that is less murky, less swampy, less chaotic, less burdened, and there's just a much simpler bandwidth to be living in. It's like turning the radio channel to something that's a lot more soothing to listen to and a lot less like chaotic. And so I've dedicated my life to sharing aura transformation since 2014. I had my own aura transformation in 2013, and it was an instant big shift in my energy in my life. So having the aura transformation myself was step one. Then, all the shifts were immediate in that my mind was quieter. My daughter was 6 at the time. She noticed almost within days, like, oh, Mum, you're here. Like it's as if your locus of consciousness is right here in the body. You're looking at your hands like, wow, I'm really in my body. Whereas I'd been like miles out of my body and was struggling to be present and really here with my own daughter. And it gave a huge sort of boost and opportunity to heal deep scars and chaotic energy and lots of energy that wasn't even mine on my back. That was able to clear through. I was able to shift away from inherited ancestral stuff that wasn't particularly helpful, And I was able to move through much deeper forgiveness with people that I needed to have deep healing forgiveness with. So it was almost like I was able to go like 20 years of therapy in less than a few months. And the gradual process of crystallizing your own spirit energy in your body, that's that feeling of being really in your body here now, that you can really hear your own truth, that you can really feel your intuition, like that's mine, that's not mine, this is the right path, this is less the right path. And sometimes when you know, it's like, for me, it's been this obsession with aura transformation and wanting to deliver it to the world, because I was like, this is like, I cannot let this go past and not share it with people. And for me, it still feels revolutionary, and that's why it's been a great personal sacrifice, actually, to take over aura transformation. The time, energy, funds it has taken, I actually feel tearful. It's been crazy to take over a 30-year-old energy healing school. There's just so many different people, energies, histories, stories, layers. There's so many different countries involved. For example, the website is like ancient things, so we're remaking it. We're a very small team. We're like remaking the website, the global directory, like lots of that stuff. And I've rewritten all internal documents, course materials, everything, so that this is like world-class training and just going to be brilliant for whoever chooses to walk forward with me at the helm. And the team is going to expand as we go on. I can start feeling like the support of the right people coming forward. There is like a handful of people that want to train as instructors, which is very exciting for us and them. And I'm just growing my army of, we call them aura mediators or new time energy practitioners, which are people that are trained to help bring you out of that old time energy system and out of like kind of the swampy matrix energy into this crystalline, clearer place where we're becoming individualized consciousness. I've been doing this work now for 11 years. It's been here for 30 years, and there's only people starting to talk about it. I've been watching, like reels and stuff of really great people in this world of transformation, and they are only now starting to talk about the individualization of consciousness and about unfolding at this level. So we are like experts at this. We have course material that is robust. Training on one of these courses as an aura mediator is tried and tested. We know what we're doing, and I would say consistently the training with me is phenomenal training. No one complains. The magic of it when you train in it, so having the aura transformation is already amazing and incredible, but when you train in it, I have my transformation energy eyes on you as a person, helping you to develop into the best version of yourself that you can be, to be completely empowered and in love with yourself and feel completely safe and grounded as who you are, and to also, as well as, learn the skill of doing an aura transformation for people. This crystalline energy is, people feel it when you put your hands on. It moves through the body and it lifts up all the scar tissue or stuff that isn't yours to carry. This old time energy that you're born into and that you're carrying around with you. It's like carrying around boulders and tar and like spaghetti chaos in your head. And it's just like, ugh. So really the beauty of watching people when they come to our course and have their aura transformation here. So there's 2 students and myself, and we're watching someone like sort of emerge out of a chrysalis, a cocoon of old stuff, and they are emerging and brightening, and you see that it's almost like a shimmer of pure love light energy that is appearing in front of them, which is their spirit, their energy, and we're all watching it being like, wow, and I'm still like, wow. And during the whole course when we're training, all the students, like we're 6 with me, 7 around my table, and you can each of the aura mediators training is more and more consistent throughout the week that we're working together, that shimmer of glow of someone being fully in their spirit energy and in their higher self energy right here in their body, and being able to actually be consistently shining that your own light through your vessel. Everyone is shimmering, and everyone's noticing everyone else shimmering. So I called it a heavenly blossoming being on a course. It is amazing. And I miss teaching because I've been stuck in a computer all year writing writing documents and building stuff and avoiding writing another big one. So I'm not anywhere. I feel like I'm still like a year of heavy lifting to do. And it's not just my work. I'm not just the director of Aura Transformation. I have all my own babies. Like Annie, I'm stewarding Annie Senov's legacy and giving it a new life, because it would have probably died if I didn't. And oh, Aslan, thank you for the encouragement. Look, hello, say hello. Meow. But I also have all my own babies and my own work that I have developed. And for anyone watching that might be already trained as an aura mediator and maybe doesn't know me that well, since I became an aura mediator, I have pretty much documented or analyzed my own transformation, and then the hundreds and hundreds of people I aura transformed all over the world. And I could see what was difficult, what made it work better, how to explain it to support people, how to create aftercare. I've been running crystal gatherings, monthly calls for 7 years to support people in their, like the first year of their aura transformation. But I have people that had theirs 10 years ago that still come monthly. And we do energy work together. We remind ourselves of all the magic that we have. We lift ourselves into the best version of ourselves every month. And it's just beautiful to be together in that way. But I've been obsessed with creating masterclasses, courses to support people through that journey of crystallization, of the heavenly blossoming every day, of lifting the burdens of this all-time energy world. But also I'm obsessed with supporting practitioners. And if I could support only aura mediators, I would. But I've opened it up to all practitioners of the healing arts, because I feel like my work supports them as well. And I'm obsessed with helping them with their business and entrepreneurship and the attitude it takes to be here, structured, making things actually happen, not just thinking about them and doing energy work, but actually supporting yourself doing this work that is so valuable to humans. Like I believe that healing is one of the oldest professions on the planet. And it is one of it's prostitution and am I gonna get like weird Facebook rules now because I said that word? The oldest professions of the world. I think healing is definitely up there, because we wouldn't have walked very far if we couldn't set each other's bones, or help each other, midwife babies, or eat the right foods, or heal from sickness, and the sickness today is different than maybe it was back in the day. Like sickness today is up here and energetically. And your energy is the vessel. It's like the vessel that holds you together in the here and now. And it can really be damaged. It can be porous. It can be infiltrated. It can be manipulated, controlled. And if you step more and more into individualized consciousness, or sovereignty, if you want to call it that, the more you are in your power, the more that you glow, the more that you can build a relationship with your creations. So not only am I the director of Aura Transformation, but I'm also the founder, creator of Visibility Gateway. Visibility Gateway is overcoming the fear of visibility. And for practitioners of the healing arts, it's really very powerful course. And I then created Money Gateway because they needed support with money stuff, so I added that in there. It's like a sister course. I also have another one for entrepreneurship and making things happen called Devoted Action, which is really beautiful. And then my other big one is Love Again, the Heart Retrieval Mapping Consciousness Journey. And Heart Retrieval is also, to me, is hand in hand with Aura Transformation, and Love Again are a beautiful sort of two sides to a coin. The Aura Transformation is bringing your spirit energy into your body and having this new aura structure in a much clearer sort of bandwidth of existence, and being really grounded in here. And Love Again can support people before they have an aura transformation if they don't feel quite ready, or as they go through the aura transformation. And it teaches you all the tools you need for deep healing for yourself, sort of like taking you through a life review. You're reclaiming your heart threads from codependency and untangled relationships. So it's very much around the architecture of the self, the personality, but also of the architecture of what was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say. Just carry. Architecture of the self. So anyway, there are two sides. So if your spirit energy is becoming part of your system, like in the crystallization process of aura transformation. So imagine this is your human self. Your spirit energy is in your body and it's trying to shine through that kind of glistening, shimmering I was talking about. But because of our human experience and difficult situations in life and self-confidence, self-worth and all of that, energetically, it's hard for you to shine and like spread out and be your full self. So the Love Again program is all these tools and techniques that last a lifetime of how to support yourself to be in that heavenly blossoming and to be able to match your own spirit energy, basically, but in the human version. So together, it just means that we're cracking the hardened shell of what it has meant to be a human today. Like, what has kept us small, what has kept us in shame, what has kept us looping, what keeps us kind of low. And I believe that this work is more needed now than ever. Like, it's not going anywhere. When I walk around and look at people, I wish I could explain it in a way that everyone just understood it and could join in. But just briefly before my battery dies, you can have aura transformation all over the world. I can pretty much send you. We've got therapists all over the world. I think almost every continent. So if you are somewhere in the world and you're interested in having this incredible transformation, you can ask me and I'll recommend people. Or you could have it with me. People fly to come and see me. I have people flying in to have their aura transformation in this lovely cabin with the fire on. I also have an opportunity, maybe now I've got a new office I'm just moving in Edinburgh, so that's going to be an option as well. I haven't tried it out yet though. And then otherwise you can come to our training courses and have your aura transformation as part of our course. So that means that you're paying a fraction of the price. There'll be 2 students, aura mediators training, like, that are doing the aura transformation, and then I'm fully supervising the whole process. It's very powerful on the course. Like, there's 3 people like focusing their attention and love on you, and the energy in the courses are always like high. So you'd have a great experience on that. We have 2 people flying in to have their aura transformations on the course, actually. And we also, so there's those options. And the actual course where we need people, right, that I'm just getting sorted now, is the end of this month. So 28, 29 and 30th of November. And we also have space for a couple of more people to train as aura mediators. And at this stage, only people that have been aura transformed 2 months can join us. So there is space. And we have 2 people flying in, one from Denmark and one from the States, which is super cool. And the courses are always very international. And what else was I going to say? Oh, and if you can't make that one and you're not ready because you haven't had your aura transformation or you're not quite ready yet, I have dates already set for 2026. So if you want to show interest, and I can let you know if there's space on which one, we could figure that out. So just drop me a message. I don't bite. And you can book a 20-minute call with me if you want to talk about your business. Like, if you're a practitioner of the healing arts and you want to talk about your blocks around business or money, or if you want to talk about big heartbreak, and or you just want to know what your best next steps would be out of all of these options, then just get in touch. It's really not a problem. I'm very happy to put my energy eyes on you and your life and see what the best thing is. And most people that come for one thing end up doing all the others, because I can pretty much guarantee phenomenal results and real beautiful care. And yeah, so my work is in transformation and helping people shift frequency out of old worlds into their new world. And I support people in feeling their most empowered, resourced, tooled up, expert self, mastery of themselves. So I'd love to hear from you. Take care. Nice to meet you all.